Spiritual Manthan.
In the grand tapestry of life, we often find ourselves chasing external accomplishments, building careers, nurturing relationships, or raising families. These are indeed significant milestones that signify growth in the tangible aspects of our existence. But what about the spiritual aspect of our being? Spiritual growth is like an inner journey, often concealed, delicate, and mysterious. It's a journey that takes place deep within us, shaping our understanding of ourselves, our connections with others, the universe, and the divine. Today, we'll embark on a transformative exploration into the realm of spiritual maturity. We'll unveil the 7 signs of a spiritually immature person, often hidden from their own awareness. We'll delve into the importance of recognizing these signs and the profound impact they can have on our lives. So, join us on this enlightening journey as we discover the path to true spiritual growth and maturity. 1. Seeking external validation. The quest for external validation, the first sign of spiritual immaturity, is a pervasive struggle in our modern world. In a society that often measures success by external markers, the number of likes on social media posts, the approval of peers, or the recognition of authority figures, it's easy to lose sight of the profound importance of internal validation. Imagine your spiritual journey as a unique tapestry woven from the threads of your experiences, thoughts, and emotions. Each thread represents a moment of growth, self-discovery, and self-reflection. To seek validation from external sources is like trying to stitch someone else's threads into your tapestry. It may look pleasing on the surface, but it lacks the depth and authenticity that can only come from within. True spiritual growth is an introspective process. It requires you to turn inward, examining your beliefs, values, and experiences with a discerning eye. It demands that you confront your fears, embrace your vulnerabilities, and celebrate your strengths. It asks you to acknowledge your imperfections, learn from your mistakes, and find solace in your unique journey. When you seek validation from others, you risk diluting the essence of your spiritual growth. It's akin to handing over the reins of your life's narrative to external forces, allowing them to shape your identity and experiences. The authentic recognition you long for can only be found by nurturing your own inner light. By focusing on internal validation, you empower yourself to become the author of your story. You acknowledge that your spiritual journey is a deeply personal one, and its rewards are not fleeting or conditional. They are everlasting and unconditional, emanating from the profound self-awareness and self-acceptance that only introspection can bring. In a world filled with external noise and distractions, embracing the subtle and profound rewards of internal validation is a courageous act of spiritual maturity. It allows you to stay true to your authentic self, nurturing a unique spiritual path that flourishes from within, independent of external judgments or approvals. This path, rooted in self-love and self-acceptance, leads to enduring growth, fulfillment, and spiritual maturity. 2. Resistance to change. Resistance to change is a common human tendency deeply rooted in our psychological makeup. We naturally gravitate toward familiarity and routine, as they provide a sense of security and stability. The mere thought of stepping into the unknown can trigger anxiety and apprehension. This resistance often manifests in our spiritual journeys, becoming a significant barrier to growth and maturity. When we resist change, we cling to the comfort zones we've carefully constructed over time. These zones are like protective bubbles shielding us from life's uncertainties. Inside these bubbles, we may feel safe, but we also stagnate. Our growth becomes stunted as we shy away from the challenges that lie beyond the familiar. Yet, it's essential to understand that spiritual maturity is intricately linked with adaptability. Growth occurs when we step out of our comfort zones and confront the unknown. Change, despite its inherent challenges, is a powerful catalyst for transformation. It forces us to reevaluate our beliefs, habits, and perspectives. it pushes us to learn and evolve, nurturing our spiritual development. Consider the metaphor of a butterfly emerging from its cocoon. The transformation from a caterpillar to a butterfly is a profound change. Still, it's precisely this change that allows the butterfly to spread its wings and explore the world. In the same way, embracing change in our spiritual lives enables us to discover new horizons, develop resilience, and cultivate a deeper understanding of ourselves and the universe. In essence, resistance to change holds us back from realizing our full spiritual potential. To truly mature spiritually, we must be willing to confront the discomfort of the unknown, shed old patterns that no longer serve us, and embark on the exhilarating journey of transformation. It's through this process that we become more adaptable, open-minded, and spiritually mature individuals, ready to embrace life's ever-changing tapestry with grace and wisdom. So, when faced with change, remember that it's the crucible in which your spiritual growth is forged. Embrace it with an open heart and open arms. 3. Lack of interest in spiritual growth. In a world often obsessed with the tangible and the material, it's not uncommon for people to lose interest in their spiritual growth. The third sign of spiritual immaturity, a lack of interest in spiritual development, speaks to a profound disconnection from the inner self and the greater world around us. In the hustle and bustle of daily life, we can easily become ensnared by the allure of materialistic values. The pursuit of external success, the accumulation of possessions, and the yearning for status can overshadow our quest for inner fulfillment and lasting happiness. It's as if we've put on blinders, fixated on the outward trappings of success, while neglecting the wealth of wisdom and growth that lies within. Yet, true spiritual growth beckons us to awaken from this slumber. It isn't about adhering to a particular dogma or adhering to rigid belief systems. Rather, it's an adventure marked by curiosity, exploration, and an insatiable thirst for understanding. It's a journey that demands courage, openness, and humility, as we humbly acknowledge that our wisdom is finite, and there's always room for learning and expansion. As we delve into the depths of our inner selves, we uncover the intricacies of our emotions, motivations, and desires. We forge a stronger connection with our own humanity, recognizing that our journey is intertwined with the lives of others and the intricate web of existence that envelops us. This newfound self-awareness allows us to navigate life's twists and turns with greater empathy, forging deeper connections with those we encounter on our path. In essence, the lack of interest in spiritual growth is akin to missing out on the most profound and enriching journey of all, the journey to self-discovery, inner peace, and a harmonious connection with the world. True spiritual maturity begins with reigniting that curiosity, opening our hearts, and embracing the boundless potential for growth that resides within us all. 4. Getting angry that things are not getting better. Getting angry when things don't seem to be improving is a sign that we may be spiritually immature. This reaction is a common human response, rooted in our innate desire for progress, comfort, and stability. When we put in effort, invest time, or have high expectations, it's natural to feel frustration when the outcomes don't match our desires. However, this frustration can be a double-edged sword, capable of obstructing our spiritual growth if left unchecked. Life as we know it is an intricate tapestry of experiences, a complex blend of highs and lows, joys and sorrows, successes and failures. Each challenge we encounter, every setback we face, and even the moments of stagnation are not mere obstacles, but rather opportunities for profound learning and transformation. True spiritual maturity entails recognizing this fundamental truth, that life's rhythm ebbs and flows. It's a continuous cycle of growth and reflection, of falling and rising. Just as the tides of the ocean ebb and flow, so does our journey through life. In this ebb and flow, there's an inherent wisdom waiting to be discovered. When we get angry or frustrated that things aren't getting better, we risk missing out on the hidden treasures within our challenges. These moments of adversity often contain the most valuable lessons, forcing us to reevaluate our choices, beliefs, and perspectives. They encourage introspection, pushing us to seek new solutions, adapt, and ultimately evolve into more resilient, compassionate, and spiritually mature individuals. So, the next time life presents you with obstacles, and you feel that frustration building within you, remember that these challenges are not roadblocks, but stepping stones on your spiritual journey. Embrace them with patience, understanding, and an open heart, for it's in these moments that your growth truly blossoms. Instead of resisting the ebb and flow of life, ride the waves with grace, and let the currents of wisdom carry you towards greater spiritual maturity. 5. Using spirituality to avoid pain. Using spirituality as a shield against pain is a paradoxical trap that many fall into on their spiritual journey. It's understandable, as the allure of constant bliss and a reprieve from life's challenges is undeniably tempting. However, this approach often signifies spiritual immaturity. True spirituality isn't about evading the realities of life, but instead about confronting them head-on. Pain is an inherent part of the human experience, an essential thread woven into the fabric of our existence. It serves as a teacher, offering invaluable lessons and opportunities for growth. Spiritual growth, in its essence, entails not only facing pain, but also understanding its nature and purpose. The wisdom of the Buddhist teacher's words resonates profoundly here. Healing comes from letting there be room for all emotions. This means acknowledging the full spectrum of human emotions, from the depths of grief to the heights of joy. It's about accepting that pain is a natural response to life's challenges and, in its own way, a catalyst for transformation. Using spirituality to numb or avoid pain is akin to burying our heads in the sand. While it may offer temporary relief, it impedes our journey towards spiritual maturity. Authentic spiritual growth requires us to navigate the complexities of our emotions, to confront and work through the painful experiences that have shaped us. When we allow ourselves to feel and process pain, we gain wisdom, resilience, and a deeper understanding of ourselves and the world around us. It is through the crucible of pain that we often find the most profound spiritual insights and transformative moments. Thus, the path to spiritual maturity beckons us to embrace pain as an integral part of our journey, recognizing it as a stepping stone towards greater self-awareness and profound spiritual growth. 6. Belief in simple cause and effect. The belief in a simplistic cause and effect relationship is a common trap that can hinder our spiritual growth. It's natural to believe that our virtuous actions should lead to positive outcomes, as ethics and integrity are indeed virtuous qualities. However, when we rigidly hold on to this expectation, we risk disappointment and a limited understanding of life's intricate web. Life is a complex tapestry woven together by countless threads, each representing various factors and influences. Our actions are just one strand in this intricate design, and they don't exist in isolation. True spiritual maturity involves recognizing and embracing this complexity. When we value goodness, kindness, and integrity for their inherent worth, we elevate our actions beyond mere transactions. Instead of acting virtuously solely to reap external rewards, we begin to understand the intrinsic value of these qualities. This shift in perspective fosters a profound appreciation for virtuous acts themselves. Spiritual maturity encourages us to act with integrity, not because we seek specific outcomes, but because it aligns with our authentic selves. It becomes a way of life, an expression of our inner values rather than a means to an end. This deeper understanding allows us to navigate life's ups and downs with grace and resilience. Moreover, when we act with integrity, regardless of external circumstances, we become beacons of light and positivity in our communities. Our actions ripple outward, impacting others and fostering a culture of kindness and virtue. True spiritual maturity involves transcending the simplistic belief in a direct cause and effect relationship between our actions and outcomes. By valuing goodness and integrity for their own sake, we not only enrich our own lives, but also contribute to the transformation of the world around us. This perspective empowers us to live with authenticity and grace, regardless of external circumstances. 7. Inability to forgive. The inability to forgive, whether directed towards others or ourselves, is a profound sign of spiritual immaturity. It's like carrying a heavy anchor that tethers us to the past, preventing us from sailing smoothly into the future. When we cling to grudges, anger, and resentment, we become prisoners of our own emotions. These negative feelings can weigh down our souls, creating a perpetual storm of bitterness that clouds our judgment, stifles personal growth, and hinders our spiritual development. However, forgiveness is the key that can unlock these emotional chains. It's not an act of excusing or forgetting the harm that has been done. Rather, it's an act of profound self-love and empowerment. Forgiveness is the choice to release the hold that anger and resentment have over us, allowing us to move forward unburdened by the weight of the past. Spiritual maturity recognizes that forgiveness is not a sign of weakness, but a testament to our strength and wisdom. It's a transformative process that liberates us from the shackles of negativity, leading to healing, growth, and the capacity for deeper connections with others. When we forgive, we create space in our hearts for compassion, understanding, and empathy, qualities that are essential on the path to spiritual maturity. In forgiving others, we acknowledge our shared humanity, recognizing that everyone is imperfect and capable of mistakes. In forgiving ourselves, we grant ourselves permission to be imperfect, to learn from our errors, and to evolve into better versions of ourselves. Ultimately, forgiveness is a gift we give to ourselves. It allows us to step out of the shadows of the past and into the light of the present, where growth, transformation, and profound spiritual development await. It's a courageous act that leads to inner peace, personal freedom, and the capacity to love and connect with others on a deeper, more meaningful level. Recognizing the signs of spiritual immaturity is the first step towards true growth and maturity. It's a journey inward, a voyage of self-discovery, and a commitment to embracing change and facing life's challenges with courage and humility. So, let's strive for internal validation, embrace change, kindle our curiosity for spiritual growth, find wisdom in life's natural rhythm, use spirituality to face pain, appreciate goodness for its intrinsic value, and liberate ourselves through forgiveness. By doing so, we embark on a path of spiritual maturity, leading to a more profound, authentic, and fulfilling journey through life. Remember, the greatest adventure you'll ever embark on is the one that leads you back to yourself, where true spiritual maturity awaits.